What's up, you guys? After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Roswell. This is season 2, episode 1. Let's get into it.
Your parents are concerned about you, Max. Deeply concerned.
Therapy.
I want you to know that however unique you think your problems may be, there are millions of teenagers out there. Let me assure you, this is stuff. Can you try and tell me what's been going on?
Well, I guess the natural place to start is that I'm an alien. A hybrid, actually. You know, human DNA mixed with alien DNA, that kind of thing.
Max.
Of course,
Max,
he didn't
don't you have
actually say
anything
that.
to
That was
say?
just a recap for the audience.
Anything at all?
I don't know how these things work.
It's like you said, just normal teenage stuff.
Why is this random guy digging here? I am what I am. I do what I want, and I can't hide. I won't go. I won't sleep. I can't breathe until you're resting here with me. I won't go. Oh, I noticed some hairstyle changes. Shouldn't be looking, but I accidentally noticed them. Does Maria have longer hair? Does Michael have longer hair?
You're a genius.
What?
Oh my
Having
god,
the
her
pseudo
hair
as
is so
peers,
long
you know,
now.
make a
It's
mockery of the
beautiful.
special unit and the government threat against you. It's really smart.
I had nothing to do with it. I haven't heard from Nasedo in 3 months.
Well, Nasedo can put it
3
into the
months
special
and her hair
unit.
grew
I'd
that
say,
much.
All your problems
I don't know
are
about
solved.
that.
We still have our enemies to deal with.
It's been over 3 months and nothing has happened. No aliens have shown up. Maybe there's no one out there. Maybe the war is over.
Or thousands of them could be lining up outside of town right now.
I just don't think we should live our lives in fear like Michael.
I cut
He's
my
just
hair 3
preparing for
months
the
ago.
inevitable.
Is my hair that long?
They're taking a vote.
Ladies and gentlemen, I move for the immediate disbandment of that component of the FBI known as the Special Unit. All those in favor say aye.
You people are way too into C-SPAN.
Goodbye, Courtney.
The committee recognizes Congresswoman Whitaker.
She looks familiar.
Yeah, that's Vanessa Whitaker. She's our congresswoman.
I gotta start reading the newspaper.
Members of the committee, in 1972, the special unit of the FBI investigated a murder. Several curiosities surrounded the event. No murder weapon, no entry wound apart from the presence of silver markings left on the skin which subsequently vanished. Yet the internal organs and tissues of the victim were completely decimated. Now, nuclear analysis of the victim's bones showed traces of a substance dubbed cadmium X, an element which doesn't exist on Earth. It is, simply put, not human.
We have found no mention of anything known as cadmium X. Now, can you explain that to us?
There's no record in our files of a substance called cadmium X because there is no substance called cadmium X. Cadmium X is a hoax that we invented.
I am definitely not in the market for a 30-something shapeshifter, but I have to admit the man rocks. All right, the show's over. Girlfriend, I know that we bonded over the summer, but I am not quite ready to show you the bod just yet.
No, I was just wondering if you'd heard from Liz yet.
Not since you asked me an hour ago, no.
I heard you on the phone with her.
Max, little advice. Girl goes off to some aunt in Florida for the entire summer and barely says goodbye to you. In layman's terms, she blew you off big time. I mean, and look at you. Look, you're like a groveling dog. Have you heard from Liz today? Did Liz call? No, that's no good. Look, let her come to you.
Let her come to me.
That's what I'd do.
Wait, didn't you just tell me that you left like 5 messages for Michael in the past 2 days?
What's your point? Next one. Keep your
Does
focus.
have longer hair.
No rock stands a chance against Michael Guerin.
A fearless leader.
I think Nasedo's finished in D.C. He'll probably be headed back soon.
It's not like he's Ward Cleaver when he's here.
So what's going on? Something tells me this isn't a social visit.
We think somebody found Pierce's bones.
The geologist.
What the hell was he doing digging around in the middle of nowhere?
That's what geologists do.
I don't feel good about this.
Valente's handling the investigation. He'll take care of it.
What about Nasedo?
He told us not to contact him unless there was an emergency.
So what do you call this? I mean, what if this guy's not a geologist? What if he's one of our enemies, Max?
Right now, there's no reason to doubt him. He's a geologist. In the course of doing his job, he dug up the bones. I'll decide when we call Nasedo. Don't do anything until I tell you. Liz.
Hi, Max.
Hi. So when did you get back?
A couple of days ago.
That's odd. Maria said you were still away.
Yeah, I know she did. I wanted to get settled a little bit before.
Yeah, I understand. I know how strange everything got before you left, but I think it's okay. No aliens have attacked. And the state is putting an end to the special unit as we speak. I think all of this could finally be over.
Oh, I really hope that's true. For all of you.
And I just want you to know about the whole Tess situation.
Max, you don't know, you don't.
Just that it's definitely over. I don't have feelings for her. I've told her that. She
I'm
understands.
guessing she's dating
I know it's
someone.
probably irrelevant at this point. Just for the record.
I just want to get a fresh start. I've decided.
Right. Anyways, you look
Oh,
different.
I have a job interview actually.
Oh. What about the crash time?
Well, this really incredible opportunity came up sort of out of the.
It must be Liz Parker.
Congresswoman Whitaker, it is so nice to meet you. You know, you are a real hero to me.
You don't need to suck up, really. My paid staff takes care of my enormous ego.
Oh, so there's not an actual salary?
We have a lot to talk about.
I'm sorry, this is Max Evans.
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Should we step inside?
Yeah, sure.
Wasn't what I thought.
This is the suspect, Sheriff. Came in peaceably, although I do see a bit of an attitude problem.
You recognize that?
Well, there's a lot of knives out there that look like that.
How many of them do you suppose have your fingerprints on them, Mr. Guerin? My very efficient deputy here has linked this knife to you. It was discovered way out in the desert, out near the old Clovis Highway. You remember our little meeting out there a few months ago? Do I have to refresh your memory?
Yeah, maybe you'd better.
I found you and two of your buddies drinking beer, joyriding, taking pot shots out into the desert. Remember?
Yeah.
Here's the police report I filled out that night, just in case you forgot. Now, did you witness anything out of the ordinary that night, Mr. Guerin?
No, sir.
All right. Listen, do yourself a favor. The next time you're going off to break the law somewhere, don't leave a calling card.
Yes, sir.
Get the hell out of here.
I smell a rat.
Hey. Hey,
What are you doing out here?
looking for you, actually.
Really?
Well, Roswell's a small town. You know, when something interesting pops up, sometimes your curiosity gets the best of you.
Something interesting.
Like the bones you dug up.
Ah, bones.
It seems like such a romantic job, being a geologist, studying the earth.
Romantic?
What exactly are you doing up here?
I'm testing the area for radioactivity.
You're kidding, here?
Apparently there had been some nuclear testing in the 50s.
Oh. Okay, so you're here to make sure it's safe for the public.
Actually, I'm here to make sure it's safe for a huge corporation to open a chemical plant.
Oh.
They're the ones who commissioned me to do the survey.
Wouldn't a big chemical plant just pollute the area anyway?
And does my job still seem so romantic?
Well, beats working at the cheese factory.
How's it going there? Don't know yet. My first move is to look into the sheriff here. I think he may be the key to everything.
That's the last I heard from him until he returned to Washington. That's when he started lying to me.
Congresswoman Whitaker, I would strongly advise that you not spend too much more energy looking for aliens. I mean, you just might find yourself out of a job like your friend, Mr. Pierce.
How odd. That almost sounds like a threat.
Sheriff, I need Deputy. I'm truly sorry. I didn't realize you were in here with someone.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Right, I just got the coroner's report back.
Thank you, Deputy. I'll look it over when I get a
They
chance.
found something on the murder victim.
Oh my god, can you like
Murder victim.
calm down?
Yeah, there
Wait.
isn't any murder victim. It's some bones that were dug up by a geologist. We don't even know if they're human.
There's no doubt the bones are human. But that's not the interesting part of all this.
Listen to this.
See this massive bone structure?
About it.
Well, now compare it to this other side of the rib cage. This side has been melted and fused together.
The corpse was clearly in a fire. What's your point?
Well, fire or no fire, bone doesn't melt. Only some bizarre form of radiation could do this.
Any nuclear accidents in the area, Sheriff?
What we have here was caused by a short and very contained burst of unthinkable energy.
I'm gonna start a full-blown investigation. Hanson, let's get back to the precinct. Bender, you'll let me know the other test results? Why don't you go back to your office and I'll keep you informed as things develop.
Actually, Sheriff, I think I'll stay right here.
With all due respect, I believe this matter's out of your jurisdiction.
And with all due respect to you, I have no intention of leaving this situation in the hands of a county sheriff. This is now a matter of federal interest.
I have every intention of consulting with the FBI on this.
No, I'll consult with the FBI. I'm not taking my eyes off these bones until I get an explanation.
Sheriff, based on this new information, maybe I should bring that kid back in.
What kid?
Oh my god. This stupid deputy is so annoying.
Police.
Oh, Lenny. I figured you'd have to come over here and give me grief about leaving the knife out there. Man, what's the big deal?
Mr. Guerin, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you by the court.
Sheriff Valenti, welcome to the ever-burgeoning I Know an Alien Club. You called me here. I assume it's important.
How much do you know about Congresswoman Whitaker?
I know her intimately.
Intimately?
To borrow a rather crude human colloquialism, I've been diddling her all summer.
I hope he's using birth control.
I must admit, I've grown oddly fond of the foul temptress. It's a shame I may now have to kill her.
Well, Pierce's bones have been dug up. Apparently some of them have been fused in a way that is completely unexplainable by human terms.
Tell me how far this information has been leaked. I need to extinguish every human who has this information.
I'm going to assume present company is excluded.
Isn't murder what got you into the situation to begin with?
My job is to protect the Royal Four. Their survival is critical to the survival of an entire race.
No one's gonna die. Killing people isn't gonna solve anything.
Oh, my. A pacifist for a king. Shall we all just commit joint suicide right now, or shall we wait for our enemies to show up and have a nice boxed lunch of us?
We're not killing anyone. That's an order.
As you wish. The feds know about cadmium X. If they find it on the bones, their first order of business will be to do to Michael what they did to you in the White Room.
We can't let that happen.
Where are the bones now?
Whitaker took them out of the coroner's office. I don't know where they are.
Even if we knew where they were, what would we do with them? Hiding them isn't going to solve the problem.
I know what to do.
I needed to see you.
Well, you should have thought of that before you publicly humiliated me on TV.
Let's let politics come between us.
Politics is the reason you slept with me to begin with.
Maybe at first. It's more than that now. You showed me a side of myself I didn't know existed.
Parker, can you lock up on your way out?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, have a good night.
Oh, we will.
We gotta move fast. I don't know how long he's gonna be able to keep her away.
Well, I don't think that they're getting back anytime soon.
I only have a couple minutes to talk.
What's up?
Just want to make sure you don't do anything like use your powers or try to break out of here. Best thing to do right now is to sit tight.
You sound like Max.
I know it's hard for you to be locked up like this.
It's not that bad. I killed a man. Maybe this is what I should be.
Michael, you killed the man who killed Agent Topolsky and killed Agent Stevens and who knows how many others, and he was just about to kill me.
Yeah, I've told myself all those things, but I still killed a man. And the thing that I keep thinking about is that what happened is just the tip of the iceberg. I've been trying to prepare myself for what's about to go down, and I have no idea what to do. I'm cracking rocks. I have no clue who or what we're up against. And I've been so pissed off at Max for not leading, but he doesn't know any more than I do. None of us do. We are all in the dark, waiting to be attacked. And all I can think about is what if I'm not strong enough?
There's nothing.
Maybe don't make a mess.
This way, yes, it's not all over.
It can be. I mean, these are just bones that somebody dug up. Pieces of the past. If I can just fix it, it can all be over. Things can go back to how they were.
I don't think they can. So, I never really got the whole story. Why are we looking for these bones? What exactly is cadmium X?
It's an isotope of cadmium that might have been created when Michael killed Pierce.
Oh, so it's like some sort of after effect of Michael using his powers?
Something like that. And if we don't get the bones before they're able to test for cadmium X, Michael is screwed. We all are.
Well, did you check the particle physics lab at Las Cruces University?
What?
It opened up last year. Mr. Seligman spent like 2 weeks in physics obsessing about it last semester. The new cyclotron can measure isotope ratios. So if cadmium X is extraterrestrial, that's where you would go to find it out. I'm not a dork. I just enjoy science.
So, did you have a good time distracting the Congresswoman?
No comment. How's your own test been getting along?
Well, I haven't performed any mating rituals, if that's what you're asking.
You heard your destiny. You heard it with your own ears.
I just want to get Michael out of jail and go back to my life. I am not a king, and we are not at war.
You're the boss. I would just be careful not to confuse what you want to be true with what really is true.
Oh no.
We'll be ready to start in 2 minutes.
Let's make history.
Excuse me. I'm a security guard, not an information booth.
This is so embarrassing, but I am completely and utterly lost. I have been looking all over the place for the student union. Apparently, I have no sense of direction. At least that's what my boyfriend says. Well, ex-boyfriend.
I'll take you.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Max,
Where's Nacedo?
he's still not here.
We can't wait any longer. Are you ready?
Yeah,
I see 8 people in the control room.
that's a lot of people.
Tess, we need you. Can you do this or not?
I think so.
You can't let anyone in that room see me.
I got it. I won't let you down. But with this many people, I can only sustain the mind warp for a couple of minutes.
You'll have to do.
Bye.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
The hell is this machine?
Initiating accelerator. Up to speed. Begin scan in 10 seconds. 10, 7, 3.
That's impossible.
Results look pretty conclusive. There's no evidence of cadmium X anywhere.
Doesn't make any sense.
Sir, look at this. Very interesting. We carbon dated the bones.
What does that mean exactly?
It's a way of measuring the decay of radioactive carbon isotopes in bones. The ratio of carbon isotopes depends on how long the organism has been dead.
Can you translate that into English, please?
It's a fancy way of figuring out how long ago the body that belonged to that skeleton died.
What does it say about these bones?
These bones have been out in that desert for 42 years.
What about the fused ribs around the point of impact?
Well, the fused ribs could be explained as a mutation due to radiation resulting from the nuclear tests which were done in the area in 1958.
42 years ago.
Something about this isn't right.
So I thought if
Son
I
again.
could age the bones, it would totally
Not
take
again.
suspicion off of Michael.
I've heard it before.
Thanks, Maxwell.
Better sew the holes in your pocket, soldier.
It's a big celebration. Tradition. School starts Monday. It's kind of like our last hurrah.
Cool.
See ya.
Hi, Michael.
Sorry, I didn't know that she was still here. I'm sorry.
We gotta be more careful.
So, I hear ex-cons are really great in bed.
I thought we agreed that it was over between us.
You agreed. And then you avoided me the entire summer.
Well, it is.
Why, because you're destined to be with Isabel?
No, I don't buy that. Because I'm destined to be the soldier. And a soldier can't have some chick at home waiting for him.
Half the movies ever made are about soldiers with chicks waiting at home for them.
Well, be that as it may.
I miss you, Michael.
I know, but don't.
Let me ask you a question. I know what you said, that things couldn't go back to the way they were. But pretend they could for just 1 second. Could you and I go back too?
I can't pretend, Max.
Into the brave new world. I hope I see you on the other side. Baby, when
Nothing.
I try to believe.
Night, Liz. Michael?
Nacedo!
They're among you now.
Who's among us?
The skins.
No. No.
Wow, what are they gonna do about Agent Pierce now? Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up.
Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alrighty-o, well that was Roswell Season 2, Episode 1. As premieres go, it was only okay. Yeah, only okay. Looks like we have this congresswoman to be dealing with. And the skins. I don't know. Yeah. Don't have much to say. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.